There is a new face around Greater Latrobe Senior High School, and his energy and passion for students is evident. In June, Dr. Ted Benning was hired as the newest principal at Greater Latrobe. Before becoming senior high principal, Dr. Benning also walked the halls as a student.
It's exciting to be a part of a fantastic culture. Students clearly want to do what's best for making this a great opportunity for them and a great opportunity for their classmates. Our staff is rock solid, to say the least. I've had a chance to watch that in the first month of school. They are more than willing and capable, and certainly excited to have students not only have a fantastic year, but get ready for the rest of their lives. So it's great to be home, but it's great to be a part of the culture that honestly our staff, our students, and frankly our community overall helps make here at the high school.
As principal, Dr. Benning has goals for improving the culture of our learning neighborhood.
Make sure that students certainly are ready for the rest of their lives by the time they graduate. There is a limited amount of time, whether they're a freshman or all the way up through their senior year this year. But getting ready for career readiness aspects, realizing on a daily basis that they have the opportunity to make someone else's lives in addition to theirs better in every single way. So that everyday leadership, trying to instill that beyond what it already has. But most importantly, we want our students to be ready to go out in the world and do well when they're done with high school, but beyond that, go out and do good.
One change Dr. Benning implemented this year is the afternoon announcements.
A couple different reasons for doing those messages at the end of the day. One, it reminds our staff and students that, right before the conclusion of the day, here's some awesome opportunities that our staff and students can be a part of in the evening events in terms of extracurriculars, whether it's the arts or the academics or the athletics, in many cases related. So there's, the culture can continue well after the school day ends if they so choose and their time permits. Second thing is just give updates that from a morning announcement standpoint, in case we had some students who were transitioning to the CTC in the morning, didn't have a chance to hear or see. But also, it's another opportunity for us to share our vision of, we are generation leaders. That's the expectation. We're all in it together to try and make it a better place for each other and make it a better world overall for during our high school years as students and then beyond.
Last year, the administration talked about redoing the locker banks as lounge areas. Dr. Benning has an update on that project.
Yeah, they are still in discussion mode. There have been some extenuating circumstances that have prevented us from doing that. It's not on purpose. The intentions are still there. The timeline has shifted a little bit, perhaps to be determined, but it's still on the radar. Unfortunately, it's not here as we intended. That's not because we put it aside or don't plan to get to it. What we're looking at on a bigger scale beyond just the locker projects is how can we make sure that, in the very near future we're planning behind the scenes from a community standpoint in addition to a building level standpoint to make sure this is an awesome opportunity for not just this year and through the graduating classes of 2026, but quite honestly through the graduating classes of 2056.
We are fortunate to have Dr. Benning as our principal, and we are excited to see how the year progresses. We are GL. Go Wildcats. Reporting for WCAT-TV, I'm Robert Long.